Good morning, Grant Wiley here from Worthington Publishing with another game opening. Today we're going to be opening Trenton 1776, which is part of our American Revolution series. Doing this one from my house, so it'll be a little bit rougher than normal. Anyway, what you get, and I haven't even popped the shrink on this, is an 11.5 by 11.5 3-inch box. We're going to pop the shrink on this. I got a handy nail here. How about that? But with a great box art designed by Sean Cook, our graphic artist. I am not wearing my lapel mic, so if it sounds like I'm talking from a can, there it is. That's why. Get the plastic out of here. And here's the beautiful box. Nice linen finish, good solid box. Nice art on the back of the box. You can see here the game board. Let's zoom out. We've got the game board, some of the pieces. Complexity on this is 3 out of 10, and playing time is about 2 hours roughly. There is a shorter scenario in this one. So what do you get when you open the box? You get a nice full color set of rules, 8 pages. Scenario 2 set up on the back here, cover page. So you're at 6 pages. Scenario, there's another page gone. So really you're at 5 pages of rules. Rules are full color, like I said, glossy print, black on white paper. Good examples. You're probably at 4 pages of rules here. But there's a lot in this. There's special rules for the American militia fleeing in battle, American militia desertion, the British Supply Depot at Brunswick, the Delaware River freezing, which was huge important during this campaign, Princeton and Trenton. Washington had secured all the boats for crossing the Delaware, so he had control of the Delaware River, unlike in the New York campaign. You get the battle board, and because this was originally not standard, you get special rules here for using the battle board with Trenton. You get a set of labels showing the different units: American regulars, American militia, artillery shown by the stop sign, Hessians, the leaders, your markers, and then you get a spare set of labels. Should you have any problem in the future or just want a spare set, you get a spare set of labels. There you can see Washington. And what that number is how many units he can move with them for one action point, and then how far he can move. So you see he's pretty fast. You got Greene, you got Sullivan and Lee. And then you've got Howe, you've got Grant, not me, and you got Cornwallis. So you get a nice set of labels. We'll come back to the board. Again, nice red and blue blocks, enough for each side, and these are some of the best painted blocks I've ever seen. They really did a good job of coverage on these. There's no being able to tell what your opponent has by looking at them. You get 4 dice. And here is the board. I think it ended up being 17 by 17. Nice hard mounted board, lays flat, good quality. Shows you New Jersey. You see the Delaware River there. And you just get into Philadelphia down here in the lower corner, which is one of the victory objectives for the British. You can see Staten Island up here in the top corner, which is part of the New York board, even though this board doesn't necessarily join New York's. Again, the whited out part of the Delaware River can freeze, allowing free passage over these movement areas. Movement is, I'm going to bend the board in half here, point to point. So going from here to here is one move. Infantry can typically move 1 or 2. Depending if it's militia, regular, artillery always moves 1, but if they move with a leader, they can move at the leader's rate. So if you get action points each turn, and then you roll to get a random number of action points. So normally you'll end up with somewhere between 2 to 5 action points. With that, you activate individual units, 1 per unit, or 1 per leader, and leaders can move their men with them. There's a defensive bonus if you end up attacking across a river for the defender for the first round of combat. American reinforcements enter along the edge of the board. The game does a really good job of portraying the campaign. You got your AP track and your turn track here on the board. Guys, that's just a quick overview of Trenton 1776. If you missed it during the Kickstarter campaign, it is available still on our website. You get all 3 for $150. Or I think it's 1 for $65. So you can save $35 by getting all 3. If you haven't played these, they're great games. You can go out on BoardGameGeek.com and check out the reviews. And let us know what you think. Thanks and happy gaming, guys.